What's up guys, it's Bryce, leader of the Gutless gang. In this video, I'm going to address a really important concept, an important question that I get a lot. Is it more dangerous to eat fat than it is to actually be fat? Is it more dangerous to consume dietary fat so you can lose weight quicker because some diets like keto and Gutless do allow for a lot of saturated fat? Is that more dangerous than actually just continuing to be overweight, obese, or fat? Now, in this kitchen, you see me cooking up a lot of delicious dishes. I still have a six-pack and I'm damn near 40 years old. I'll be 40 next year. And my guys lose 10 to 30 pounds in 8 weeks at a 93% success rate, and they all eat a ton of dietary fat, a lot of saturated fat. But a lot of people, and rightfully so, wonder, is this actually healthy long term? And so at Gutless, we're concerned with, yes, getting rid of the obesity and the excess weight that's causing more health problems than you're going to deal with by eating saturated fats for a short amount of time. And then we start weaning our guys off of these dangerous fats or the dangerous meats that come with more risks. So it's kind of like how when you have a heroin addict, for a while you put them on methadone to take them off the greater of the two evils, put them on a lesser evil, and then eventually get them off of their methadone addiction and back to being healthy. We use fat in a very similar way. So in the first few weeks of Gutless, there are no limitations with regards to how much saturated fat you can eat, which kind of animal proteins you can eat. There's no calorie counting, there's no portion control. And just by swapping out the foods that you're eating, you're going to lose up to 10 pounds in the first week. Some guys have lost 19 pounds in the first week. That was Kenny Chapman. Danny Marteau lost 17. CJ LaBoy lost 14. A lot of guys have lost more than 10. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, then at any point in this video, go to the description area, click the link, and sign up for the 10 in 10 Gutless Challenge. 10 pounds in 10 days, totally free, no hidden fees, value first always at Gutless. Check that out if you'd like to. The other problem with being overweight, guys, is, Harvard wrote this article. It's not a new article. It was written in 2011, but this information's been around for a long time. See if I can focus in here. It says obesity, unhealthy and unmanly. So the premise of Gutless, guys, is the more gut fat you have for men, the more visceral fat you have, the more aromatase you have in your body. Aromatase is a coenzyme that converts testosterone into the female hormone known as estrogen, causing things like man boobs, erectile dysfunction, low libido, low sperm count, all sorts of problems. And being obese in general actually increases your bad cholesterol and lowers your good cholesterol while hiking up and spiking your triglycerides. So for those concerned about our process and like, well, how can you eat so much saturated fat? Even if the guys are losing weight, is it healthy for them to eat this way long term? The answer is, while eating fat doesn't make you fat, we err on the side of caution. We actually continue to satiate the pleasure reward center of the brain by using fats in the beginning. Once we've broken our guys of their food addictions, sugar, simple carbohydrates are actually what are making you fat. Once that addiction is gone to the sugars and the simple carbohydrates, then we will start introducing more lean meats so we're not at risk for colorectal cancer and for atherosclerotic plaque that people are worried about with regards to excessive consumption of saturated fats and animal proteins. That was a lot for one video, but the answer is it is far more dangerous and problematic, especially for men, to be fat than it is to consume dietary fat for a limited amount of time to break yourself of your sugar and simple carbohydrate addictions that are keeping you overweight. And then with time, we wean you off of animal proteins higher in saturated fats to avoid the potential for colorectal cancer and things like that down the road, atherosclerotic plaque. So there's a way to do it that allows you to evolve with time so you're not at risk for these things down the road we don't want to deal with as men, but you're able to get rid of your excessive gut fat that's killing your testosterone levels and causing you to be at higher risk for heart attacks, diabetes, cancer, and the plethora of diseases that are related and correlated with remaining obese. So guys, again, go to gutless.com/10 in 10. Take the 10 in 10 challenge. It is free. Up until this point in time, I've never given away our information at Gutless, our proprietary evolving diet. None of this information has been available to the public. It's just been available to the Gutless elite. All these guys are involved in an 8-week coaching program that is not cheap because it requires a lot of my time and energy. I've just made this information available to the public and I'm making it free. So I feel an obligation to help as many people as possible. Here's my deal that I'm going to make with you. Go to gutless.com or go to the description box below. Click on the link. That's gutless.com/10 and 10. I'm going to give you everything you need to lose 10 pounds in the next 10 days. However, if you struggle with motivation, if you can't get started, and even if I give you the information that men have paid thousands of dollars for, you still don't put it to use and you still remain overweight, then my suggestion is take the next step. We have some more programs and products available for people who are stuck and really struggling with motivation, who have been stuck in the mud and have zero momentum. It's common. The biggest problem with weight loss is accountability, lack of coaching, lack of team, lack of the system that actually reignites the fire that went out a long time ago in most guys. But if you're a self-motivator, head over to gutless.com, give it a shot on your own. A lot of guys have lost up to 19 pounds in the first week of Gutless, and I'm giving you the same meal plan, the same Gutless grub plan. It's the M1 matrix these guys have used. I'm going to give you 3 core principles to use with that M1 Gutless grub matrix, and then at the end of a week, you should see 10 pounds disappear. We're going to give you a little buffer and say 10 days. So take the 10 and 10 challenge at gutless.com. And thanks for watching this video. Remember, eating fat is not as dangerous as being fat. And you don't need to be fat because now you got Gutless.